Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans. What we do around here is we bring about conversations of a psychological, social, and emotional context. We do that as often as we possibly can. We do that in an audio format several times per week. We've got over 650 of these available. That are available on this channel. If you are looking for a person to help with confidence levels, emotional and coaching related challenges, we can easily be of assistance to you. Would love to be able to do that. Please feel free to reach out in a basic way. The best way to do that is to reach out either through Twitter at PO Perception or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. And we can usually get answers for you in a meaningful fashion in just a few sessions. So would love to work with you. This particular audio is about 6 or 7 things to increase your overall level of confidence. Being confident and cocky are very similar things. Difference between confidence and cockiness, simply put, in simplest terms, is a confident person realizes they still have things to learn, but they understand their value. A cocky person thinks they know everything they need to know about themselves, and this becomes problematic in many, many ways. In any event, it's important to consider whether you are confident or cocky for a variety of reasons, not limited to, hey, I need to be able to understand how people see me and how I see myself so I can have more realistic expectations and everything there. In any event, how do you do that? The first thing is you kill your ego as much as possible. Obviously, we have the human ego for the sake of self-protection and self-preservation. We all have to see ourselves as valuable, and that's important. However, the problem with ego is that when one sees oneself as more valuable than another human being, the manifestation of that and the trepidation of that can become problematic. Instead, you have to see yourself as equal to others so that you can see your value. Your value is unique to you, but is not any better or worse than anyone else's. When you understand how to kill the ego but still see your own value, you have mastered being confident, because the ego will tell you that you're better or worse than others. The illusion of competition is born out of ego. The true confidence will tell you that you have value, and so do others, but you can use your value to enrich the world around you in a positive way. The next is preparation. A confident person is prepared. So, building ideas around the concept of being prepared for the worst case scenario and the best case scenario is super valuable. This can be something as simple as, looking at what would I do in my worst case scenario? How would I behave if these things were true? But also, how would I react if I got everything I wanted? How would I keep myself motivated and going in a positive direction if all my dreams came true? Not having a sense of purpose will knock a person out in nearly every way, and the next thing lines up with that. Help others as often as you can. Help others with no expectation that they will give back to you, but be grateful when they do. Help because you can, not because there's an expectation of return on investment. The biggest challenge that people have with interacting with others is expectation being placed upon the action of help. That is, I helped you, therefore you must help me in the future. I helped you, therefore you owe me. I helped you, therefore whatever. That is the world's biggest lie. It doesn't have any value in the long run, because the expectation makes us, makes us kind of egocentric, and therefore it'll kill our confidence, because we think, hey, this is who we are, and I'm entitled to this. Entitlement is not confidence. That borders on cockiness for most people. So the next thing is, have a belief in something greater than yourself. It doesn't matter what you believe in. And I know for lots of religious people or politically active people, they're going to say it matters. And at the end of the day, the act of belief matters more than what the belief is from a confidence level. when you know that there is something greater than yourself, when you know that there are rules that you can follow that are going to lead you to success, when you know that you can make a difference, and the knowledge and truth of power of your belief is what motivates you, rather than what you believe being what motivates you, then you have true power and confidence because you know that there is a system you can tap into and get more out of just by being consistent within your core beliefs. Update your beliefs often, or at least a few times a year, to make sure that they still align with who you are. The person you are becoming may believe different things over time. The goals you have, the dreams you have, the aspirations of who you are and what you're becoming will ultimately shift. It doesn't necessarily mean you're a good or bad person if what you wanted 10 years ago isn't what you want now, but you've got to know how that relates to your beliefs in order to remain powerful. Keep trying for things that aren't coming to fruition as long as you still have a passion for them. The passion point is the important part in this. So if you no longer want to sing on Broadway, stop. Stop trying, but in the same vein, if you still have that desire and it's not affecting your ability to meet your basic needs, keep trying until you're 80 if you want to. Life isn't about what you do, it's about the motivation behind why you do it. Your accomplishments will, in many cases, align with what you believe versus what you necessarily want or desire. And therefore, if you no longer believe in something, continuing to fight for it is often very fruitless. The last thing is address negative issues you have or negative emotions you have. Rather than pretending that you have no challenges, rather than pretending that you have no problems, have confidence in the reality that you will have problems and challenges, but you also have the ability and the desire and the skill set or ability to attain a new skill set to deal with them appropriately, efficiently, and effectively. The more you have that core belief, the easier it will be to deal with whatever's in front of you at any given moment. Hopefully, this is helpful. I encourage you keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Till next time, everybody.